big sigh of relief, I think, finally. This team's been building, and it's nice for them to get something that helps them believe how good we can be. I'll start off with that. You know, against a good Ole Miss team that had beat some pretty good opponents coming in here, and we knew that they, it was going to be a big game.
Coach, you fell behind early. What adjustments did you make later in the first half to sort of turn the tide a little bit?
You know, it's interesting when we weren't playing. You know, our defense was, you know, we gave up a couple threes. We had, you know, we were having a man down there, but we were just missing shots, and we have been through that a little bit in spurts, not quite necessarily right in the beginning of a game on the home court. You know, so this was like another little task that we've had a lot of adversity. So there was moments there that I was feeling for them, because it was not what we were running or what we were trying to do. It was just really kind of getting over that hump and that hurdle. And I'm proud of them, because, come on, you saw the deficit. You saw how we were playing in the beginning. You saw how many missed opportunities that we had. And, you know, this is where we have to move forward and start minimizing those missed opportunities and doing what we're capable of doing. And I think, you know, if this is a turnaround for a confidence pool, I'll certainly take that, because, and I'm proud of them. I mean, a lot of folks, we never bury anything around here. We've always been fighters in the program, but to be able to fight under those odds, I'm just really, really proud of them.
Shante, Coach Farrar said you went into beast mode, especially in that first half. Is anything different tonight?
Yeah, I'm making my shots. Definitely.
And she's a graduate of Hofstra University.
Yeah, so yeah, no stress of school.
Night.
No stress of school anymore.
First one in her class, first one in her family. Very proud of her, by the way. Sorry.
Yeah, no. I just, you know, I worked hard this past couple of weeks, so just focusing and slowing down and concentrating on making my shots. And, you know, it shows, like, when I play good, my team follows. So that was my motivation coming in today.
Shante, how have the last 2 days been with your graduation, now coming out with a game like this?
This is the best graduation gift, I could say. But no, it's been fun, you know. You know, I was first to graduate in my family, so that was a very big point in my life. But, you know, I'm happy. You know, coming out, graduating yesterday, last night, all my team was there, fun. Coming in today was my main focus, was winning this game.
Asia, 11 points today. What's been the difference between today and the last few weeks for you?
I think I attacked back more than I did before from just in the arc. But I actually bumped my team, and they were all focused on K a lot, so I was able to get in and go to that shit.
Coach, how much do you credit the play of Adriana to getting the ball for Shante and Anma in places with like that success in the post?
I mean, a ton. And I know in the beginning I was telling her she was doing well, and she wasn't sure, because obviously we didn't have a great start, and she takes a lot of that responsibility, even though these guys might not know that, but she does. If we're not playing well, she believes she's the reason why we're not playing well, and I'm just like, you're not playing that bad. We're not making some shots right now, you know, and just stay with it. And then, so you definitely got to credit her coming out in that second half to kind of get the motor running along with this one running. Everybody has a lot of confidence in Anma, and knowing that, you know, she can get the motor going, and she's playing better on both ends of the floor. And so I think, you know, Dre kind of obviously played better and then got moving and pushing, and Anma was able to, AO here was able to run. So it was just like a catalyst of a lot of different people too. I mean, Candace Bond gave us minutes of a spark, you know. It was a lot of different moments, but we certainly got to credit the play of Adriana in the second half.
Was there a particular turning point where you sort of felt the momentum starting to change?
Well, it was 44 to 42. We had had a couple opportunities that we didn't score on. I talked about that. I kept saying to this one too, I was like, you know, let's get this opportunity. And I think they even tied it right then. We didn't. They came down and they scored. And so that was like a, I don't know exactly what the time was right there, but I was really paying attention to that situation. And then, you know, then we just didn't break or anything or let go or let them get any kind of a run after that. I mean, that was not to let any separation happen. I think I had 3 timeouts, so at that point I was making sure that we were going to be able to hold the fort down. I think Asia hit a 3 shortly after that. And, you know, that gave us some momentum to continue playing the defense that we're playing. But that was a pivotal point right there where we could have, you know, we might have had 3 opportunities. I know we had 2 for sure that we could have, you know, moved forward on that lead. So that was one, and I'm sure there's a lot more. I mean, you know, we've been so keen of understanding the runs. Sometimes we haven't been changing those runs, and I thought we really stretched it out and didn't look back today.
I'm really able to pack a 1-2 punch with Shante down low today. Just what did you see, you know, against the big Ole Miss team?
Well, I mean, it was nice to have the guards attacking with Adriana getting into the thing, and Asia, like she said, she was getting to the basket more, so that kind of opened up the low block for Shante and I.
So it was nice to switch in there and get down low and see what she has to go through. But it was just nice to switch it up a little bit.
I was just gonna say, this is a statistical nightmare for people and logistical too, because when Anma's playing all different kinds of positions, we're becoming a little bit more hybrid, as you can tell, which is gonna make it hard for people to scout us. So I'm loving every minute of that. I mean, I ask a lot of this young lady here to my left, and she's really been answering that call, so appreciate that.
And Coach, talk about the defensive play. You seemed, once we got to that hot start, really shut them down for the last 30 minutes.
Yeah, I felt we could defend them pretty well, and I thought they did a really good job on a lot of different adjustments this week that we were going to do. And we know Moore was out. She's a little bit of a punch for them, but boy, they don't drop a lot when they have this young lady that we were all concerned about tonight, Tia Valera, number 32. She is pretty deadly, and so is Danielle McCrae. So, but I'm sure that without the loss of Moore, that does affect a little bit of their rhythm, but yeah, I was just really proud. And that was a tough matchup. I mean, 32, we oftentimes had Annie Payton on her, and Ayo had to guard her a bit, and Asia even had to have her hand on her. So she was a tough matchup. I thought we handled that really well. And we kept 25 off the boards. I don't know what she ended up with. She had 9, and the other night she had like 8 O boards against Cleveland State, 8 or 9 offensive boards against Cleveland State. So that was one of our really important things going into this game, was keeping her off the boards.
How important was it to win that rebounding battle?
It's insane, because I felt like we even beat Auburn in the rebounding battle, and I'm proud of this team. I mean, we're mobile rebounders right now. I mean, this was a big deal because Auburn was huge. This team obviously rebounds extremely well, and we beat them here 49-45, so I'm proud. I mean, that's like, really hustling, really going after those 50-50s. I mean, I thought Candace Bond was a catalyst in that. I think she ended up having 7 or 8 offensive boards, if I'm not correct. And that's a big night for her, because, she just went after it and didn't stand around.
We've been practicing a lot for this game to be active. And for us to run over plays and stuff like that. So we were really motivated. We wanted to do something, and we worked hard to get it.
In your first year, do you feel like you're settling in more and more now?
Yeah.